Welcome. I'm Associate Dean Riley White, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation convocation. Thank you. Allow me to introduce our distinguished guests who will be seated on stage. Please hold your applause until all have been acknowledged. Julie Coonrod, Interim Dean of the Anderson School of Management. James Holloway, UNM Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Catherine Jacobson, Senior Associate Dean for Anderson. Adria Cordova is today's special guest alumni speaker, and Gabriela Rowe is our student speaker. Now I would like to introduce our faculty. From the Department of Accounting, Ling Zhou, Interim Chair. Christina Bailey. Angela Ekofo. Nazrul Islam. Jonathan Jonah. Shihong Lee. Matthias Sokolovsky. From the Department of Finance and Innovation, Raj Mato, Chair. Subu Iyer. Dimitri Kanin. Xavier Neumeier. Stephen Walsh. Emma Zhu. And from the Department of Management, Jim Jawahar, Chair. Sean Berman. Nicole Capehart. Ryan Jacobson. Lucho Lanucara. Lisa Marchiando. Amelia Nelson. Christopher Wynn. Doug Thomas, and Natalia Vidal. And from the Department of Marketing, Information, and Decision Sciences, Mary Margaret Rogers, Chair. John Benavides. Nick Floor. Dimitri Kapelianis. Min Koo. Lama Latif. Robert Luo. Sandra Moore. Catherine Roster. Hyunsang Son. Chunlin Wang. Please join me in welcoming our very distinguished guests who have joined me on stage. Please be seated. I am pleased to introduce Julie Coonrod, Interim Dean of the Anderson School of Management.
Honored guests, distinguished faculty, proud families, and exceptional graduates, welcome to the Fall 2023 Convocation Ceremony of the Anderson School of Management. Thank you to UNM's highly skilled, student-led Sandia Brass Quintet for our music today. I'm delighted to introduce our highest GPA undergraduate and graduate students. Highest GPA. Earning her Master of Business Administration degree with the highest GPA, our graduate level processional banner carrier is On Fawn. Vi Vu is our undergraduate processional banner carrier and has the highest GPA amongst those earning a Bachelor of Business Administration degree. Very impressive. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, a moment of triumph, pride, celebration, and reflection. You've worked tirelessly to reach this point. Let me congratulate each and every one of you, along with your family and friends. Your dedication, perseverance, and hard work have paid off. Today is not only a testament to your academic achievements, but also a celebration of the character you have exhibited throughout your journey. In a world that can often be challenging and competitive, be kind. When decisions are often driven by bottom lines and metrics, kindness can sometimes be forgotten. It is kindness that sets exceptional leaders apart. Be a leader who inspires collaboration, fosters a positive work culture, and recognizes the potential in others. Your ability to lead with empathy will not only make you a respected professional, but also a force for positive change in the corporate world. Acts of kindness, big or small, can create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond what you can imagine. It is through kindness that we build a better, more compassionate world. Be a beacon for creating environments where everyone feels valued and respected. As you step into leadership roles and navigate the complexities of the global marketplace, remember that diverse perspectives fuel innovation, enrich decision-making processes, and drive sustainable success. Embrace the diversity you've experienced at Anderson as a strength, a source of creativity, and a catalyst for positive change. As you navigate the professional landscape, maintain an openness to learn from the rich mosaic of people you encounter. The Anderson School of Management has instilled in you a profound work ethic and an understanding that success is a product of dedicated effort. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead with the same tenacity that has brought you to this moment. Whether you're navigating complex projects, leading a team, or launching your own venture, let hard work be the cornerstone of your success. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and discover your true potential. Embrace these challenges head on, for it is through overcoming adversity that you will develop resilience and fortitude. The Anderson community believes in your ability to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. As you enter your next step, the business arena where partnerships and networks are crucial, be thankful. Acknowledge the mentors, professors, peers, and family who have contributed to your growth. Gratitude is a strategic approach to building meaningful connections in the professional world. A simple expression of thanks can open doors, foster collaborations, and create a positive effect in your professional journey. So let's take a moment to thank those that came to support you today. Thank the family and friends that are here. Graduates of the Anderson School of Management, equipped with a world-class education, a spirit of kindness, a knowledge of diversity, of the power of diversity, a strong work ethic, and gratitude, you are poised to shape the future of business. The choices you make and the values you uphold will define not only your personal success, but also the collective success of our community. We eagerly await the positive impact you will make. Congratulations to the class of 2023. I am now delighted to welcome alumnus Adria Cordova, our guest speaker. Adria is a senior solution engineer at Salesforce, specializing in the retail and consumer goods sector. Prior to joining Salesforce, she dedicated 8 years to General Mills with diverse roles spanning sales, marketing, and e-commerce. Adria is a passionate advocate for diversity and an ally for all marginalized communities. Her commitment to community impact and service is exemplified through her active roles in various Salesforce ERGs and mentoring of numerous students and young professionals within her network. As the Central Region Director for ALPHA, the Association of Latino Professionals of America, she strives to connect and inspire the next generation of Latino leaders. In recognition of her outstanding leadership, she was honored as one of Women of ALPHA's 50 Rising Stars in 2021. Born and raised in Cuesta, New Mexico, Adria is a first-generation college graduate from the Anderson School of Management with a BBA in 2010 and MBA in 2013. She has proudly served on Anderson's Marketing Advisory Board and was honored with the 34th Hall of Fame Young Alumni Award. Please welcome Adria Cordova.
Good afternoon, Lobos. Thank you, Interim Dean Coonrod, for that warm introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, staff, proud parents, friends, and most importantly, Anderson's graduating class of fall 2023. Congratulations. Today is a celebration of the collective efforts of your hard work, because we all know that it takes a village to succeed, and for that, you all deserve another round of applause. My name is Adria Cordova, and I am a proud two-time Anderson alum. It's an honor and a privilege to be here today as someone who once sat in your seats with dreams, uncertainties, and a world of opportunities ahead. As I reflect on my own journey from where I started to where I am today, I can't help but think of the quote from Henry Ford that says, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." My story starts in the small mountain town of Cuesta, New Mexico, where I'm willing to bet that there are more cows than there are people there. It's a town where most people work blue-collar jobs, and where I personally know everyone that I went to school with, including their families. It's a place where I learned to have a can-do attitude, while never losing sight of who I am or where I came from. And while it seems like I lived in a bubble, it was a place where I learned the values of hard work, determination, and the desire to do good. With those values, I embarked on my collegiate journey at UNM in what would be the first of many firsts. Entering college as a first-generation student was the beginning of a path I didn't realize I was paving. The mere fact that I was going to college was a big accomplishment, not only for me, but for my family and my community. And because of that, I was driven to continuously strive for more. Upon graduating, I started my first role working in corporate America at a Fortune 200 company in the Midwest, where I joined a cohort of about 20 other recent graduates. Most of these individuals had attended Ivy League schools and other universities across the globe, and for most, it was their first time learning about UNM. It was certainly a moment of honor being able to represent UNM Anderson amongst this group and be their first introduction to our culturally rich university. As I came to know each of my new colleagues, I learned about the various internships they each had completed and the expansive lists of countries they had studied in and the executive titles their parents held. And little by little, the imposter syndrome started to creep in. How the heck did I make it here? How did I, this small town girl who was the first in her family to go to college, and now the first in her family to work in corporate America, land a job with a company that was so far removed from my reality? Thankfully, my can-do attitude made me realize that I was there for a reason and that I too belonged. My unique background provided me with different perspectives and skill sets that would help propel my career just as much as their backgrounds would do for theirs. And even though they had these worldly experiences, the reality was that we were in the same role, getting paid the same salary at the same company. Now, fast forward about a year, I started helping the recruitment team recruit summer interns and first-year associates. And after interviewing students from different schools across the country, I'll never forget when the director of recruitment told me that his favorite school to recruit from was UNM Anderson, because the students at Anderson had grit. Most were working full-time while going to school full-time, and were oftentimes the only students who showed genuine appreciation for the opportunities the company was offering. Not only was it a testament to our values, but an exemplification of the program here at Anderson. I tell these stories because the foundation I built at UNM and the lessons I learned throughout my time at Anderson not only prepared me for what was to come, but provided me with the opportunity to build a rewarding career. And throughout my career, I've been intentional about connecting others to future career opportunities so that they too can pave paths for others to follow. Graduates, as you navigate this exciting journey, remember the power of your mindset. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Today, we celebrate your achievements born from hard work, determination, and the values instilled in you by your communities. As you step into the world, carry with you the can-do attitude that guided me from the small town in Cuesta to where I stand today. Your mindset will be your compass shaping the reality you wish to create, and your unique backgrounds will bring perspectives that set you apart. Never lose sight of who you are or where you come from, and be cognizant of what path you are paving. Congratulations, class of 2023. The journey ahead is yours to conquer. And remember, you are now an extension of UNM Anderson, so represent with pride. Thank you and best of luck.
It is now my honor to introduce Gabriela Rowe, our guest student speaker. Gabriela was born in San Antonio, Texas, but was raised in Albuquerque and considers it home. During her time at UNM, she has served as president of Mortarboard National Senior Honor Society, Rho Gamma during Pan-Hellenic recruitment, and is a fellow sister of Kappa Kappa Gamma, Gamma Beta sorority, and has held leadership positions within UNM Pan-Hellenic Greek life. Her passion for travel and speaking Spanish has motivated her to study abroad twice through UNM. Being a student who quickly grew an affection for the Honors College at UNM and its students, she has been a mentor of the Honors Pathmakers program since her junior year. Gabriela is completing a BBA with a concentration in marketing and minors in Spanish and honors interdisciplinary arts. She recently completed an internship for business management at Costco Wholesale, where she helped further launch their program within Anderson School and has interned in real estate, the New Mexico Federal Court, and healthcare administration. In fall 2024, she will begin coursework to earn her MBA from Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents, friends, and family members, and my fellow graduates. Good afternoon, and thank you for being here to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Today marks a milestone in our lives, where finally all the hard work we have put in has amounted to us receiving one of the most important pieces of paper, a diploma for a bachelor's or master's degree at the Anderson School of Management from the University of New Mexico. For many of us who have long awaited this day and this moment, today is the day we make our younger selves proud. Despite the fact that I am a New Mexico native and grew up with UNM as my backyard, my undergraduate journey started here as a transfer student during the pandemic. I remember looking my parents in the eyes during quarantine and telling them that I had made the decision to leave my former university, enroll at UNM, change my major to business, and join a sorority. Looking back, it was the scariest and best decision I ever made. During a time when we were forced to live without community, I seized the opportunity to build one within the Anderson School here at UNM. Being a part of a community of learners, doers, and outside-of-the-box thinkers has always been central to who I am. Over the years, what I have learned is to never take it for granted. Community can mean surrounding yourself with loved ones, close friends and family, your partner, or even your trusty furry companion. In an environment that is foreign to us, it means taking steps to build a network and extending yourself to others. All of us know that being an Anderson student means having a community to call home, learning from professors who are masters at their craft and see you as both a student and a person, enjoying an abundance of resources, and having a team of supporters who only want to see you succeed. Thank you, faculty and staff. I know that I would not be here today without the sacrifices and choices of those who came before me, and if it weren't also for the support, love, and care of my family. So, Mom, Dad, Cody, this is your shout out. I love you, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without your influence. Thank you to all the strong and courageous and hardworking women who I have had the great privilege of befriending and knowing, and who very much model the kind of woman I want to be when I grow up. Thank you for being trailblazers and helping to pave the way for me and the future generations of women in business. They say it takes a village, and I know each of us have people in our lives who have played key roles in our journeys, who have kept us going during tough times, grounded us, were brutally honest with us for our own good, and who reminded us of what's important at the end of the day. May we never forget the impact you have had, and may each of us remember to walk like you have 1,000 ancestors behind you. As I leave you all to celebrate your many notable achievements, my hope is that you will enter this new chapter with an understanding of how valuable you are and the unique perspectives you have to offer. We as Anderson graduates have the capacity to lead and achieve anything we set our minds to. And when this mentality is paired with our diversity of thought and experiences, we are unstoppable. As my abuela used to always remind me, Rome wasn't built in a day. And so I would encourage us to remember that success does not happen overnight. We will inevitably face hardships, and some days will be harder than others, but if this class has taught me anything, it is how together we can persevere during uncertain times. When you encounter difficult days, just remember to make the next right decision. If you are like me, you hold great pride in honoring your roots wherever you go. Whether your career leads you to make an impact in New Mexico or beyond, my wish is that you always remember your home within Anderson and at UNM. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you. Go Lobos.
Thank you so much, Gabriela. Next on our program is the presentation of the class of 2023. Each degree recipient will receive a diploma cover as a gift from the Anderson School of Management to welcome them to the distinguished ranks of Anderson School and University of New Mexico alumni. At this time, Interim Dean Coonrod and Provost Holloway, please join me at the center podium to congratulate our graduates. Will the MBA candidates please stand and come forward as directed by the ushers?
On Fan. Thank you. Tiffany Marie Harrell. Ashley Munson. Araceli Bello. Aurelia Martinez. Slater Sivage. Justin Martinez. Claudia Sanchez. Celeste Melchor. Zachary Stauber. Jessica Quesada. Chandra Gerard. Zohra Juma. Cassie Rowe. Diana Drachmey. Alex Kostelik. Darlenis Castillo. Yijen Kata Lee. Sean Kelly Romero. Mark Hernandez. Valerie Marquez. Anthony O'Royan. Ganesh Kashyap. Jaden Sanchez. Juan Carrillo. Thank you. Chase De Guillo. Camila Fernandez da Silva. Mauricio Herrera. Thank you. Michael Henud.
Congratulations to all of our MBA graduates. I am now pleased to introduce the Master of Accounting degree candidates. Graduates, would you please stand and come forward as directed by the ushers?
Peterson Brasi. Thank you. Muhammad Daniel Farouk. Richard Doherty. Eric Saavedra. Benny Cruz. Karen Montoya. Tyler McGowan. Stephanie Balmer. Mandeep Kaur. Singhui Pan.
Congratulations to our Master of Accounting graduates. Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Business Analytics come forward as directed by the ushers?
Manuel Lucero. Kyle Bolin. Gavin Chavez. Julio Nunez. James Carter. Daniel Wild. Jesse Bach. Regina Karki. Ashmi Baral. Benjamin Hogg. Corey Dalton. Rosanaldo Sitches. Hunter Shioshita. Peter Luna. Orion Begay. Troy Provencio. John Farish. Jason Slocum.
Congratulations to our Master of Science in Cybersecurity and Business Analytics graduates. Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Project Management degree come forward as directed by the ushers?
Savannah Quintana. Colton Newman. Darian Zacek. Victoria Ramirez. Gabriela del Rio Macias. Rija Khan. Alexandria Rotach. Frank Novak. Richard Martinez. Megan Vigil. Ekene Uchenna Ogbodo. Stephanie Pecos Duarte. Kiana Frederick. Shannon Allen. Alyssa Finley. Nicole Didera. Fatima Woody. Eric Benfield. Anthony Santisteban. Christina Fentiman. Yenju Chen.
Congratulations to our Master of Science in Project Management graduates. Before we begin awarding our BBA degrees, we would like to acknowledge the BBA candidates who have earned honors distinctions. If you have earned the designation of cum laude, would you please stand? Congratulations, you may now be seated. And if you've earned the designation of magna cum laude, will you please stand? Congratulations, you may now be seated. And if you've earned the designation of summa cum laude, will you please stand? Congratulations, and you may now be seated. What an incredible display of exemplary hard work. And now, on to the awarding of bachelor's degrees. Would the Bachelor's of Business Administration degree candidates stand and come forward as directed by the ushers?
Gabriella Rowe. Tacoma Horn. Connor Whithoft. Adam Rodriguez. Dominic Briscoe. Ryan Abeta. Brandon Valencia. Madison Payton. Dean Robertson. Sofia Gomez Legarreta. Damian Lopez. Brandon Henson. Carlos Melara Castro. Jordan Jacobs. Shay Ortiz. Victoria Venegas. Sandra Yanes Lopez. Angelica Ulibari. Tyler Breedlove. Darius Etheridge. Bronson Leach. Cody Driscoll. Oswaldo Medina. Isaiah Chavez. Adrian Berry. Isaiah Peterman. V. Wu. Christopher Bartelt. Keely Santillan. Melissa Mercer. Janae Gallegos. Brianna Bloomquist. Juliana Sandoval. Edward Ramirez. John Hess. Anayeli Sanchez. Jasmine Pedrosa. Bailey Foots. David Grajeda. Ethan Pacheco. Andrew Martinez. Luke Wong. Jennifer Sayo. Emilia Avila. Jeanette Padilla. Tyrell Loretto. Christopher Boone. Boala Enemchukwu. Patricia Hart. Kayla Kennedy. Anna Maria Costanza. Heather Farrell. Bryce Santana. Shara Dawes. Becenti Platero Jr. Orville White. Genevieve Decor. Liam Nguyen Spears. Trinity Hayworth. Justin Abel. Cesar Sanchez. Ty Strader. Edgar Nahera. Lilia Pangan. Michelle Cagle. Axel Ivan Pedraza Rodriguez. Nicole Baca. Jaden Kubiak. Carla Alvarez Espinosa. Elena Torres. Eli Miramontes. Grisel Chavez Sotelo. Esther Heyer. James Schneider. Josiah Bach. Eric Clark. Oscar Cuellar Martinez. Dominique Thurmond. Colin James. Blaine Smith. Ana Cecilia Quejano Mesa. Michael Chacon. Samuel Valenzuela. Alminda Brunden. Mandalay Osborne. Christopher Lopez.
Would our distinguished guests here tonight join me again in congratulating the BBA class of 2023? Congratulations. Graduates, move your tassels from the right to the left side of your cap as part of the time-honored tradition that you are now a graduate. Lastly, following the ceremony, we are hosting a mixer reception for our graduates and guests here in the club level lounge. Please exit to the east side of the concourse and go up the stairs. Elevators are located in the main entrance on the northeast side. Anderson staff members are located on each level to help guide you. Once again, congratulations to all of Anderson's newest graduates. Have fun tonight, but please, please be responsible. Will the audience please remain seated until stage guests and graduates leave the arena? Please meet your graduates on the East Concourse. Thank you all for attending the Fall 2023 Convocation Ceremony for the Anderson School of Management.